Welcome back to the Playdate by Freshly Picked. I'm your host, Kaitlin Hansen.
And I'm your host, Krista Humphrey. Hello.
Hello, hello. Krista, this is my favorite type of episode.
It's so good.
I live for these.
Yeah.
And it's our top requested and has our most listens.
Nice.
So I think it's pretty clear that other people love it as
too.
well.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're like, please just help me feel normal. That's what I feel like this does. It
Yeah.
just normalizes the mess.
Yeah. So I'm like, if you have confessionals, please write them in because A, it makes me laugh.
Mhm.
And B, it just makes me it's relatable and hey, yeah, I'm not the only one out there.
I just skipped ahead and read one and I'm like, I'm literally doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So
they're so funny.
love it.
Okay, do you want to kick us off?
I would love to.
Yay.
All right, first confessional. I let my daughter say bad words to express herself as long as she asks permission first.
I kind of love that.
Love it. She knows she has to ask.
Yeah. My Liv will say occasionally, she'll be like, can I say a bad word? And I'm like, sure. Because usually I'm interested on what she thinks is a bad word. Sometimes it's just but other times it's not. One time she goes, holy shit, this sandwich is good. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, thanks for asking. And as long as you recognize that that's a bad word, I guess.
Oh my gosh, that is so cute.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, that's relatable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
Okay. This one says, we keep all Christmas, birthday, Easter cash in envelopes in the safe and have a running tab for all of them. I think that's great. I think, maybe I cut off the top of this one. They will, if they run out of cash, they'll use their kids' cash.
Amazing.
Which I've totally done that.
I mean,
it'll
all come back.
I paid the babysitter one time with Liv's I don't know, she got cash for something and I pulled it out of her piggy bank and paid the babysitter. Because I'm like, you know what, I buy you so much stuff. And I'm like, whatever, you can pick out a toy next time. I don't even keep a tab. So you're one step ahead of me.
Yeah, good job.
I'm like, you buy your kids so much stuff. So, and they'll forget about it anyway.
Okay. That's so funny. All right, next one. My kid swallowed a quarter and I had to dig through her poop, search for the quarter she swallowed. We still haven't found it and I gave up looking. Okay.
Whoa,
I'm
that's
doing
commitment.
the same thing.
What?
With
what did she swallow?
A peach pit.
No.
Yeah.
What?
That's
I feel like peach pits are big.
Yeah. Luckily, it was a little bit smaller because it was a homegrown one. So it was a little bit smaller.
Yeah, they're way smaller.
But this girl ate 4 peaches. Okay. And I'm giving her, she's like, more. I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
At least she's eating. And they're smaller. I turn around to throw away the skin.
Uh-huh.
And I turn back and the peach pit is nowhere to be found.
Oh, gosh.
I looked everywhere. I was like, there's no way you could have swallowed it that fast.
Yeah.
I call poison control. They're like, oh, yes, it's fine except for the cyanide.
Cyanide?
Yeah. Dude, there's cyanide in pits. All pits. Cherry pits, peach pits.
I didn't know that.
Okay, yeah. So you know how, have you ever heard if a dog eats a bag of cherries, it dies? It gets really sick?
No.
Have you heard of that? Okay. So it's because in every pit, there is a little bit of cyanide.
Wonderful.
And in order to get sick or, you have to chew up the pit and then eat 10 peach pits in order for there to be to get really sick.
Okay.
So it was just one. She didn't chew it. I didn't hear her. I literally turned around.
Oh my gosh.
So I have also given up looking for the peach pit.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just floating in her tongue. I don't know.
I feel like with her age, it's probably a little bit maybe easier because you're changing a diaper and maybe just squish the diaper to see if there's anything.
Yeah.
I wonder if this person's kid is older and you're having to pull a turd out of the toilet.
Oh my! I didn't even think about that. My mind is in babies. Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah, that might. You know what? Our thoughts and prayers are with you.
Yes. Bless you.
Oh gosh.
Mama.
Okay, this next one says, my 8-year-old wore the same underwear for 3 days because I'm really bad at laundry.
Nice.
Honestly, relatable and it's fine. He's fine. hopefully he changed his underwear after the third day.
Yeah. If it's the weekend.
Or she or he.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? It's okay. It's okay. Just maybe let's get that boy a fresh pair of undies now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ain't no thing.
All right. Next one. I let my 3-year-old find and use an entire box of Band-Aids to get 20 minutes of quiet time to get things done. Smart.
Yeah. That's like
best
a mom
$3
hack.
you've ever spent.
Oh, yeah.
I let Charlotte pull out the pads today because I was just
that's my favorite thing.
Just take a minute.
Oh, yeah, that's my little girls. They love to launch the tampons out.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
which I'm
exciting.
like, tampons are kind of expensive.
I know, yeah, maybe
so
not with the tampons.
Don't.
Yeah, Charlotte figured out. She's so freaking smart, Kit. She's so freaking smart. She figured out that pads were absorbable.
Oh,
and so she turns on the tub, soaks up a pad,
then
and
that thing gets
heavy. It gets heavy. A big old slap on the tile. But I'm like, how smart.
Yeah. You're like, whatever. It's creativity.
Yeah, creativity.
That is so funny. Yeah, you know what? I put Band-Aids in my kids' stockings because they just love them so much.
There's cute ones and stuff.
Yeah. Also, if you're looking for a cheap gift, one of the best things I've done is I got my kids a whole pack of Post-its and a clipboard. And you can buy restaurant order things from Office Depot. That's all they need. That's all they need for the gift.
Oh my gosh. That is adorable.
I think that's great, especially if it buys you time.
Smart.
This says, I'll pause the TV when my toddler's watching a show before naps and tell him it's broken so he'll fall asleep faster.
Nice.
Good for you. That's great.
Toddlers will believe a lot of things.
Oh, they will.
You got to use it to your advantage because I remember when my niece went from toddler to kid.
Yeah.
And I was telling her that broccoli turned to a cupcake in her tummy.
Yeah.
And that she needed to eat it. And I remember the day when she stopped believing my crap and she looks at me and she goes, "Really, Krista? Really? It turns to a cupcake?" And I was like, "Oh, okay, so you're 4.
Yeah, you're like,
now,
okay,
this is not."
I'm take advantage while you can.
I know, yeah. Yeah.
Amen.
Anything you need to survive, honestly.
We did that with our TVs. We just unplugged them and we're like, weird. They're not. They're broken.
Oh no. That's amazing. Okay. Nap time starts when I need a break. It's within a general time frame every day, but some days it's a little early if I'm particularly overstimulated or overwhelmed.
I love that feeling.
Yeah. Amazing.
Yeah, that's great. This says, I've taught all my kids to pee in the grass if we're outside swimming, so I don't have to dry them off and take them inside to pee. Awesome. What a great skill to learn, too.
Yeah. Pick a certain tree. It's the pee tree.
Yeah. I'm you never know when you're going to have to pee in the wild. And I feel grateful that my mom taught me that I could pee anywhere. Obviously within reason.
Yeah.
You're not going to go pee in a parking lot in front of people, but if I'm out camping or out something,
that is actually
it's a skill.
A huge skill. I don't have that skill.
I'm so good at it.
I
want to put that on my resume.
Can
pee
anywhere. Amazing.
Yeah, I'm
special skill.
I love that for you. Yeah, pick a pee spot.
Pick a pee spot.
And I'm especially if you have dogs and stuff too. I'm what's the difference?
I know, seriously.
Whatever.
All right. I spilled a soda at In-N-Out last weekend and everyone assumed my toddler did it. I let her take the fall. This is a good one.
That's a good mom confession.
This is a good one. I told you I had a confession.
Yeah.
So one of my confessions this week is that I was feeding my toddler pretzels on a long drive. I took one and it wasn't very salty. So it was wasn't very good.
Yeah.
And so I just
pulled it out and gave it to her.
No, I dropped it on the floor of the car because she was dropping them on the floor of the car. And I was
funny.
Oh, I
already have to clean them up.
I know. I'm well, whatever.
I think that's great. I
so
do that.
Yeah, that's similar. You just kind of
Also,
I was low key. I was kind of embarrassed though because I was trash can. Okay.
You know what? I think that's okay. And
thank you. Normalizing.
I love that you let your kid take the fall for it. Maybe at least when they're younger. Again, take advantage while you can. Maybe you needed that win for the day. And isn't that why we have kids? So we can blame a few things on them.
Yes.
I don't know.
my
It's my
gosh.
favorite one. I'm like, oh, we have to go because of our kids.
Yes. Oh, they are the best. Like, bless the children for that, where it's like, oh, sorry,
They can
she's
be your
cranky.
scapegoat
Like, I
occasionally.
really don't want to be at this party. So,
Yeah.
ugh,
No, I love that. Okay, this one says, I throw special things out that are really garbage and tell the girls that the dog got a hold of them.
oh,
Great. I'm like, I celebrate you in that.
yeah, and I know exactly what this mama is talking about, because Charlotte will like latch on to, okay, this is one of her favorite toys. It is a old chocolate chip wrapper, like chocolate chip bag wrapper that is
What?
crinkly.
And she just loves
And she
the
loves
sound.
the sound of it.
That
And I'm
is
like,
so funny.
that is literal trash.
Yeah.
But she puts special in quotations, and I get it. I totally get where this mom is coming from. It's like, oh,
I've got a pack rat and everything's special.
Liv? Or
Yes,
okay.
Liv. I'm like, not everything can be special.
Yeah.
I'm
like, she's
whoa.
in her sentimental era. Yeah.
I'm like, it's sweet, but I'm like, we don't need to keep this cotton ball fluff.
I know. Oh.
Yeah, or like the stuffing that was pulled out of a toy. I'm like,
yeah. It's like, no, it's not that special.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any confessionals, or is this our last one?
This is our last one.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
I use melatonin gummies to help her sleep on weekdays. There are a lot marketed for kids 4+, so it's nice knowing I'm not the only one doing it. Oh, no. Not the only one.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I think this is great. I use melatonin for my kids.
Yeah. I've heard lots of people in my neighborhood use it.
I think that sleep is so important for both you and your kid. And sometimes it's a battle getting kids to sleep. And sometimes they have a hard time calming down. And you can try every routine in the book.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes, some nights you just need a little bit of extra help.
Yeah.
I think as long as you're following the recommendations
Yes.
from your doctor and using
Totally.
it in moderation, I think you are the mom and you are in charge
You
and
can
you
do
know
it.
it's best. So
Yeah. I've heard
you do you.
magnesium a lot too. Like people use
Yes.
that as well.
I want to
Yeah.
get the spray because I've been hearing to put it on your kids' feet.
Yes, I've heard that too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to get it. I'm adding it to my list after this.
Nice.
Yes.
Wonderful.
I love it. Well, keep on sending us your mom confessionals. We love them. This is a safe, judge-free zone. So keep them coming. And thank you all for listening. We'll see you next time.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye.